Welcome to the vlog.
Yay, it's official.
It's official. We decided that we wanted to do, I guess, more that's like between the highlight reel.
Yeah, because, you know, what you see on socials is just a snippet.
You will be able to hear the phone ringing in the background.
The phone's fucking ringing, guys. That's what happens here. That's what you'll see. It's the
it your
unedited
phone?
version. Of course, it's my phone.
Always rings. Your phone always rings. It's the stuff that happens in between the stuff that you see on socials.
Yeah, the non-highlights reel, right?
Yeah.
There's the grit.
The grit, exactly. The grit, the highs, the lows, the everything in between.
How are we growing SWIISH our wellness business? How do we do the juggle? How do we? What's the ups? What's the downs?
It's all of it.
Everything in between.
Uncensored.
Uncensored.
And you'll know that because she likes to swear, so you'll hear.
I do not. How dare you? Fuck that. So my big focus is here, and specifically in Q1. So the reason why I'm not watching any TV, like I'm not absorbing anything other than basically books or, you know, like anything just to help sharpen my mind. That's my big focus. Sharpen my mind, sharpen my mind, sharpen my mind, stay the course. And so as part of that is I'm still doing 75 medium. So it's a bit like 75 hard, but I tweaked it. And as part of that, I'm doing a workout every day. I'm so annoyed because I forgot to bring my watch to count my steps. I've already done a workout. I went to the gym, I go to the yard and I did weights. That's great. So I'm going to quickly try and do, I'm at Bondi. I'll show you. Try and do a couple of laps of the promenade. When I'm at weights, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to lift and just, you know, focus on each rep and go like, fuck, just get through this, just get through this. But when I'm walking, that's like moving meditation. It's like, okay, it's not even meditation really. It's actually more like pep talk. What the fuck are we trying to achieve? What are we doing? How are we getting there? What do we want to achieve today? Are we on track for the week? How do we feel about the month? Because last year I feel like I didn't course correct. I feel like I started the year tied up in a lasso and then the lasso just like spun me around. And then when the year was finished, I feel like I, you know, kind of untangled myself from the lasso and was like, what the fuck just happened? And I didn't want that this year. And I was like, I'm going to run the year. I'm not going to let it run me. And so when I'm walking, it's like, right, what are we doing? Where are we at? How do you feel? Do you want to course correct anything as we go? Because small changes in direction are much easier than full 360s. Let's go.
Monday morning, I am on my way into the office. It is going to be a huge week. We are prepping for TVSN, so that is live shopping. It's a bit like for our UK and US friends, it is like QVC over there. And we launched into TVSN last year. It went absolutely gangbusters. And so you go on about 3 or 4 times a year. And basically it is live shopping for 1 hour. It is so much fun. We do it in a studio that we'll show you, we'll take you next week actually when we go. So prepping for that, we've got the rundown of the show, and then I've got strategy meetings. We have new product launches. This week is go, go, go. But first, always, coffee.
I'm working basically on our big UK expansion plan, and one of the biggest things is having to, this is the part people don't see, right? All they see, good morning, how are you? So all they see is the fun stuff. They see like, oh, you got a UK launch or whatever, but one of the biggest things is actually all the legislation and redoing all the paperwork. And look, it's grunt, right? And it's very, there's no other way to put it, like it just is. And that's a big part of what's taking up a lot of my time at the moment. But do what you got to do, right?
I'm here to pick up Sally to head to the office for our Instagram live shopping night with our SWIISH community. Picking up Sally's always either one of two things. She's ready and waiting out the front. She's early. She's filmed content. She's done a get ready with me. She's done her fit check. She's like raring to go. Or you've texted her to say you're on your way and she knows you're coming to get her, and then basically you get here and you're like texting and you're calling and you're texting and you're calling and she never picks up or answers, and then like, I don't know, 20 minutes later she'll be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm coming, I didn't even hear my phone. Only ever one or the other. There is no in between.
You know, obviously I've been thinking a lot about how I felt, you know, over last year. But he said, it feels like you're not making progress. It's not that. It's just that you keep raising the bar.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Also good. All right. See you on the live.
I'll just tell you guys, I know this is not like therapy or some sort of public shaming thing, but the other thing that she really likes to do is she talks to me while she's like leaving the room and going off somewhere else. So she's just walked out to like, I don't know, go to the kitchen or something. And like literally she was like halfway through a sentence and she said, you know, I sent you guys that email today about the, and then off she went. Like,
Got a huge shoot today, so I'm going to wear an eye mask in all my morning meetings because I need to get my skin looking perfect. Actually even wear the eye mask out to get morning coffee this morning and let's see if Maha actually like notices. She'll probably back up. Alright, here we go. They're clear, so she's lucky. Got a huge day today. So besides the photo shoot, this is our big meeting day. So we have like 2 days a week, which are like big meeting days. We try and do them back to back. And the new thing I've done this year is every meeting's got to have an agenda. If it's not on the agenda, don't talk to me about it. Otherwise, the meetings drag on. It's part of my efficiency, just getting more done. Okay, we need this, then we're going to do the other one over the top. Shoot day. Anything for the glow, right?
Guys, I take my skincare seriously. Oh my god.
I'm frightened.
I thought this was another numbing moment. Kind of got some PTSD.
This is all about the glow. I've got a big shoot today, guys. That's why I went to get coffee and had like the eye patches on.
Oh, did you?
Luckily not this on.
Now I've moved up into full skin hydration. I tell you, yeah.
Are you going to do all the meetings like this?
I am. Just yours. Because it is actually quite hard to speak with it on.
Maybe it's best you don't speak.
All right, so en route to this huge shoot. It's part of the Housewives press day. That's obviously why I had all that sheet mask, eye mask. Like basically that's part of my prep. Like I don't want to roll in there like a dry prune. I want to bring my A game. So I've already done the interview, which is great. This stylist I know is going to pull out stuff that's really different. Her name's Irene. She's amazing. I've worked with her a few times when I've done covers and interviews with this place before, this mag before. She gets stuff that's really different. So once before I did a cover and she like slicked back my hair. I had like almost no makeup on. Nightmare. Because like we go to the shoot for the fucking makeup, right? It's like, give me all the makeup. Like I'm here for the glam. And when the glam takes 3 minutes because they're like, we want it natural, I panic. But anyway, it looked amazing because they did such a great job. So I know it's going to be really different, which is really fun. That's the fun part of shooting because it's like you get to play you're yourself, but you're kind of like, I guess, playing a character or whatever. It's how they see you, which I really like because it's different to how I see myself. Anyway, so it's going to be fun. Come along. The part that's actually stressful, like as much fun as press days and all this kind of housewife stuff is that, let's face it, at the end of the day, I am running a business, right? And I'm not running some little market stall where I'd be like, oh, I just have the day off, right? We're a global wellness business and I've got, like pressure and demands, staff, customers, community, goals. We've got retailers, so all these people, it's not like I'll be like, oh, sorry you guys, do you guys mind if I have a small hiatus while I run off and do some like press days and some fun photo shoots in cute outfits? No, the business still keeps running, right? So it's like, okay, I have to then, my job as CEO is like, okay, how am I going to make all of this work? How am I going to make all of this fit? And how am I going to be more efficient? It's like, you can't just have the business fall over while you do this. So that has been, so say this morning, it was like, okay, right, where are we at with new product launches, new product development? And it's not like we have a team of 5,000 where I'm like, I just carpet stroll and delegate. Like, that's actually not who we are or where we're at. We have a really small, tight team, and I do a lot of work, you know, on the business, but also in the business, like literally, you know. So it's like, okay, where am I at? What am I doing? And make sure that while I'm doing Housewives, I don't drop the ball on the other stuff. The business cannot suffer. Like juggling a business and being on a TV show, that's a lot of work, right? Like that's actually a big deal. But probably the thing in my favor is I've done that for a long time. So I've had Swish the whole time I was also on TV. So I would go to the studio every single day, but I also ran Swish at the same time. So I do know how to run two very big, very demanding things whilst also having two kids, being a wife, being a hot wife in case Marcus watches this, very hot. Just want to remind you, babe. And, so yeah, I do know how to do this, but also, even if you know how to do it, it doesn't mean the pressure's any less, and it doesn't mean you have to stay. I think it's probably, I don't want to say it's like an athlete, but you have to keep up your training, right? You've got to stay on your A game all the time. So we're about to go and meet Louise. She can actually highly recommend it.
Yeah, she's going to be working for us over the next few months to help us bring to life